Elevate! Spielberg, baby. How are the kids?
John Wesley Dobbs, born in Marietta, Georgia, was one of several distinguished African-American civic and political leaders who worked to achieve racial equality in segregated Atlanta during the first half of the 20th century. He believed that African-American suffrage was the key to racial advancement. He announced a goal of registering 10,000 black voters in Atlanta and preached the importance of voter registration in Masonic halls and African-American churches and on street corners. During the 50s, Dobbs continued his work towards African-American equality. He constantly pressed Atlanta's mayor to fulfill other promises made to the black community. Promises that included hiring African-American police officers and installing street lamps on Auburn Avenue, the center of Atlanta's black community. Both of these achievements served to solidify Dobbs' position as a leader.
Yeah, what's that, dude? Yo, what's that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here this week.
Oh, I got you with what's that. That's what's that.
What's up, Centennial? As you can see, Ian's not here today because he had to go planes. Go plane is a very addicting game. All you have to do is dodge the rockets flying towards your plane. Using your plane to dodge the rockets will lead the rockets to crash into each other. Those rockets will drop coins so you can buy new planes in Fever. Fever is a special power you get, but in order to get it, you have to fly within a rocket for a certain amount of time. When you are in Fever mode, you become invincible and are able to rack up on points. So see how high you can get with Go Plane. That was a Fly App of the Week. Thanks for watching. And that's What's Up.
Please stop. It is bad. Please. Please stop.
Landon, don't be a bully to Anna. Anna's great.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Anna.
Guys, watch this next clip and remember, don't be a bully, be the voice.
When they see someone being picked on or harassed, there's tons of things you can do. The first would be to get involved in a polite and friendly manner, in a peaceful manner, and stick up for that person. Say something. Because it is kind of, especially when someone's saying something to you, when you're ganged up on, you feel alone, you feel scared, and you feel helpless and weak. So support system, showing your support for someone else and feeling supported by people is one of the first steps and the biggest steps towards destroying and demolishing bullying altogether. And so that's why I think whether you know someone or not, it's incredibly important to know whether you would like something being said or done to you in the same kind of manner. And if you see that and it's not something you like, then get involved and get in there and help them.
Hello, Centennial, and welcome back to another episode of the Music Review. Yes, I'm bringing it back. This week's episode, we're going to be talking about Glass Animal. Anyway, this week's episode, we're going to be talking about Glass Animal. Glass Animal. It's a small group that started in Oxford, England, when they were 13 years old. They went to a secondary school together, and then they started a band in 2010. Anyways, I just want to end it with the song. What'll it be? I missed a moment.
my favorite part.
Same. Wait, I actually have to go. Okay. I'm sorry. Bye. Hey, are you lost or something?
Lost?
Lost.
Lost? No, class.
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 Coffee.
No, class?
Coffee. Coffee Island. 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 One extra large coffee, please.
I just want a free coffee.
Yeah. Siege. Riley. Taz. Yeah. Set me free and give me death, there ain't no other choices. When I lay down and go to sleep, I keep on hearing voices. Little whispers in my head, man, is you fake or loyal? Why no water, death designer, baby, pick your poison. These little demons living underneath my bed, creeping. Know the real monster lives above them all, sleeping. That subtle breathing in your closet every single evening. Thought you never see me again, looks can be deceiving. When they hear the sound of the drum, they'll be saying, oh Lord, here they come. Yeah, here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come.
Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, was born in a log cabin in Hardin, now LaRue County, Kentucky. With the gold medal on the line, Canada and the United States played 30 minutes of overtime without a goal. The 2-2 tie was enough to give the Canadians their 4th Olympic gold medal in as many tries. There were 2 bobsleigh contests for the Winter Olympics. The gold medal was won by Germany, while the silver medal was awarded to the United States. Switzerland didn't come far behind and obtained the bronze medal for the event. The great philosopher, Socrates, was sentenced to death by the city of Athens for impiety and corrupting the minds of the youth. He was forced to commit suicide by drinking hemlock. Pope Gregory the Great decreed that saying God bless you is the correct response to a sneeze. Afterwards, the saying was commonly used due to the spreading plague at the time. You've just watched a TTI.
Welcome to Storytime with Mr. Surratt. Today we are going to talk about the Winter Olympic Games using this wonderful book from our Learning Commons, The Winter Olympics, by Larry Dane Brimmer. Let's take a look inside. What are the Olympic Winter Games? Every 4 years, an amazing thing happens. Some of the world's best athletes gather in a place where the air is crisp and snow covers the ground. They are the athletes of winter, skiers, skaters, and sledders. They will compete at the Olympic Winter Games to set new records, win medals, and gain fame. Athletes have been competing at the Olympic Winter Games since 1924. Before then, many of winter's athletes competed in the Nordic Games. The Nordic Games began in 1901 and were held every 4 years in Sweden. That concludes our reading of the Winter Olympics. If you'd like more information, you can look at this book, The Olympics, from our wonderful Learning Commons, or you can just watch it on television or your device. That concludes Story Time with Mr. Surratt. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Miracle, the movie released in February 2004, is the ultimate underdog success story. Based on the true story of the U.S. male hockey team during the 1980 Winter Olympics, this story tells the tale of Coach Herb Brooks and his team's journey from college students to gold medal winning Olympic athletes. This movie is a real patriotic tale, and the team's victory over the heavily favored Soviet Union team led to the now famous line from broadcaster Al Michaels, "Do you believe in miracles?"
We have some live footage from this year's Winter Olympics.
Team USA is doing pretty great.
Oh, I think I'm from Switzerland.
Men's curling and a semi-final game between Sweden and Great Britain. The winners would be guaranteed a medal.
Rock and roll! The course at the Rosacuta Alpine Centre is the longest in Olympic history and one of the most challenging. It would produce an unexpected champion. Swiss Carlo Janka had made his mark in Vancouver 4 years ago, winning the giant slalom. He set the early pace, but how much time did he lose with a slip right at the start?
Ayumu just waits at the bottom. Shaun White, the biggest run of his life right now. Shaun White for the gold.
To the apocalypse, one of the horsemen. I don't need your endorsement, I don't need reinforcement, giving you your last warning, cause I'm at my prime. Yeah. I'm at my prime. Whoa. Have I gone too far? Do you detect something different? If you look inside my head, would you say something's missing? If you could give all your riches.
for the Swiss exchange students.
Les enfants suisses. Hello everybody, welcome to a mini Swiss exchange segment. This is Diego, he's from Switzerland. This is Julia and Allison, we're from America. So tell us like about the town that you're from and how it's different from here.
I'm from Sion in Switzerland. It's a little city. Here is all the things are just big.
What's your like favorite typical American food you've tried?
I think it was Krispy Kreme. It was just so good.
You can't top Krispy Kreme. So for kind of like things that they've taught us about what they do as like teenagers, so we have like the whole like neck yourself thing, like if you look at it. Oh no, oh wait, I could do that. I did it back! Yes! Diego does it a lot, so you can explain how it works.
Basically, you just have to do this things, and you have to do it under the
shoulder.
The shoulder, and if, for example, Alison look at it, I have to
do it
just like that. She do, and I have to do an X, punch her, and after watch like that. So here you can't use your phone like that. If the teacher catch you with a phone, you take the phone for 2 weeks.
What languages can you speak?
French, English, German, Italian.
We eat a lot of fast food.
Yeah.
Are you guys tired of fast food now?
No.
No.
I love fast food.
Oh wait, there's a picture of him. I'll insert it here. This is him, and this is like our favorite picture.
The actual exchange program, like it's such a great opportunity, I guess.
Yeah.
Like my French has improved so much.
But when we see each other in like August, we're all gonna be like hugging and like crying.
Don't leave.
Yeah, never leave. Well, that's about all. This is Diego and then us. You don't care about us. Okay, we're gonna go for real. Bye.
Yesterday's weather today with Molly Heiser.
What's up, Centennial? I'm Molly Heiser, and I'm your host of Yesterday's Weather Today, where we predict weather you've already experienced. Today is Wednesday, February 14th, 2018, but you're definitely watching this on a Friday. Today it is cloudy with a 20% chance of rain. It is a high of 63 degrees and a low of 56 degrees. In Pyeongchang, South Korea, it's partly cloudy with a high of 46 degrees and a low of 22 degrees. Now to Max to confirm the weather in Pyeongchang.
It is not sunny here either, and I am cold.
Thanks, Max. According to the Weather Channel, Friday, it is literally going to be cloudy with a 20% chance of rain again, so the same as today, I guess. That's all we have for you this week, Centennial. I'm Molly Heiser, and you've been watching Yesterday's Weather Today.
Good day, Knights. My name is Lieutenant Colonel John Naputi, and I am with the Army JROTC Department. I am here to give you your word of the week. The word of the week is integrity. I-N-T-E-G-R-I-T-Y. Book meaning, adherence to and or living by a set of moral and ethical values. Simple term, do the right thing when no one is watching. Your best days are ahead. Go Knights.
Trayvon.
Yo, Trayvon.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome, man.
Hey Centennial, welcome to This Week in Sports. So far, the Olympics have been a very exciting event to watch. Favorite event to watch is curling. I really enjoy watching grown adults slide rocks across a sheet of ice, while another group of adults ferociously sweep in front of the rock.
Trying to come in off a stone on the outside. Trying to get the roll to the stone at the button. They're working on it frantically. There's the contact. There's the roll. She's made it!
I don't know what we're yelling about!
In more serious news, the Russians have been banned from the 2018 Olympics due to a state-sponsored doping scandal. While the majority of Russian athletes are not allowed to compete, the few that are able to prove their innocence are allowed to take a trip to South Korea and compete during the world-famous Olympics. These Russians do not directly compete for Russia, but instead they compete for a neutral flag and are referred to as the Olympic athletes from Russia. This means that the Olympics have no direct impact on Russia. That's all I have for you this week, Centennial. Tune in next week for more.
Hey Human Emoji, aka Lori Hernandez. My name is Grant and I'm a junior at Centennial High School in Roswell, Georgia. And I kind of had a little question for you. Will you go to prom with me? And wait, before you make your decision, let me just show you a couple things we have in common. We both like to make videos. I'm Grant Blevins and you've been watching CSPN. How's that take?
Good this time.
Alright, cool. Hey Lori, make way, make way. A love from Moana? I think yes. And we're both like practically pro dancers. Well, maybe not that last one. You might have to help me out with that. But seriously, you're a huge inspiration to all of us dreamers for everything you believe in and that you have accomplished at such a young age. And it would be an honor for me to be able to take you to prom. So, on that note, dancing under the stars with you would be golden. What do you guys think, though?
Say yes.
Say yes.
Let me know. March 24th at the Atlanta History Center.
Next up is CSPN with Max and Takira.
What's up, Centennial? I'm Takira and you're watching CSPN.
Hey Centennial, I'm Max Sable. The girls lacrosse team beat Norcross 26-0 earlier this week. They'll play MLK today, and both the boys and girls lacrosse teams will play Parkview tomorrow. Girls soccer beat Tucker 10-0, and boys soccer beat them 3-2. Their next game is today at Lassiter. The girls varsity tennis team beat Alpharetta in 5 sets. The boys lost to Alpharetta in a hard-fought match. Baseball will host North Springs later today at 5:55. The swim and dive season came to an end last week, along with wrestling. Congratulations to Matt Wilbanks, who placed in the top 8 in the state.
That's all we have for this week, Centennial. You've been watching CSPN.
Michael 3, 1, 2, 3.